Just yesterday, the FDIC chair of the Bush administration came out opposing the bailout plan for Wall Street on the grounds that the bailout plan is doing too much to help these financial institutions and is doing nothing to help people stay in their homes and get foreclosed upon on their mortgages. Now, you know, if a leading financial regulator for the Bush administration is opposed to the bailout, it must be one nitwitted idea, and I'm glad that the Nader Gonzalez ticket is standing here opposing this bailout. Now, there are a lot of protesters here. This is a New York crowd. Why don't we get the crowd involved and a little active here? Let's make some noise with the crowd. We got a little chant, because I don't think Wall Street has gotten the message from Main Street. So let's try a little message for them. How's this for a message? Jail time, yes. Bail time, no. Henry Paulson's got to go. Jail time, yes. No. Henry Paulson's got to go. Jail time, yes. Bail time, no. Henry Paulson's got to go. Jail time, yes. Bail time, no. Henry Paulson's got to go. Jail time, yes. Bail time, no. Henry Paulson's got to go. Well, I think finally. All right.
Hallelujah!
I think finally, one of these days, the Wall Street chieftains are going to get the message that we need to go back to an earlier era when, for example, the Democratic Party and Franklin Roosevelt, who ceased to be an opposition party today, said that we need government controls on the malfactors of great wealth. We need to re-regulate the economy to make it fair and make it just for the citizens of this great country. No more social safety nets for Wall Street.
That's it.
They have ripped apart the social safety nets for the rest of society, and they have built one for Wall Street. And this is the policy that we must change. I'll just leave you with one observation. Just last week in the New York Stock Exchange building, just last week, the top leaders of the banks of the United States, Citibank, Chase, Steve Schwarzman from the Blackstone Group, they all met to discuss the causes of the financial crisis in the United States. None of them would accept blame for this financial crisis. Instead, they pointed to the regulators. They pointed to the lawyers. They said it wasn't my fault. At one point, Steve Schwarzman looked around the room to the other leading bankers in the country and he said, "I don't see any corruption in the room." Maybe it's time for some new glasses for Steve Schwarzman, because there's been an evident wave of corruption on Wall Street, and there's only one candidate in this race opposed to that corruption on Wall Street and ready to stand for Main Street, and that is Ralph Nader.